my crafty friends, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky Paper Crafts, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba. So the last video that I made using the Rays of Hope stamp set, I had an idea that I was going to do a rainbow. So I've started that today, mostly because coloring all of these little rays I thought would take a little bit long and wouldn't be exactly the most riveting thing to watch. Let's see, 1, 2, and there we go. So the colors that I have used, I just grabbed my Stampin' Right markers, and I've grabbed Flirty Flamingo, Poppy Parade, we've got some Highland Heather, Pumpkin Pie, Cajun Craze, Melon Mambo, Mango Melody, Crushed Curry, this is Real Red, and some Cherry Cobbler. And I've just got a couple of others left to do. I kept it in order from where I started. This one is Blackberry Bliss. And I had 12 colors, and I just sort of went around in order. And as you can see, I'm just brushing this on with the side of the brush tip and just getting coverage. Now, I'm not too terribly worried about perfect coverage because the stamp does have a little bit of a distressed look. This is the card that I made with it last week. So it doesn't have a perfect impression. Throw the green back in there. And then this one is Rich Razzleberry. So we'll just do this last little strand. Now, because it did take a while, I don't know, less than 5 minutes, but still longer than the inks are going to stay primed and ready to go. In order to get a good impression, I am going to just blast hot air over top. If you would prefer, you could use a Stampin' Mister or something just to kind of add a little bit of moisture, just to make sure that the ink is going to be reactivated. All right, that should be enough. Basic white, I'm just going to lay it on the edge of our stamp and then drop it. Now, if you wanted to, you could grab your bone folder or you just use your hand. Now, you do want to make sure that you've got good pressure, even pressure, and that you've pushed down the entire sheet of cardstock just to make sure that you've got maximum coverage. All right, and of course, you're going to end up with a little bit of ink on your fingers. Lift it up. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that turned out way better than I thought it was going to. Just going to stick this guy over here. Actually, let's put it in the stamp case so it doesn't get ink everywhere. Now, let's see. I am going to trim this. And I decided, I was hemming and hawing actually pretty much all morning about if I was going to bling it up with anything. And of course I'm using bling because bling adds so much to a card. But I was really not sure actually if I was going to cover up that circle like I did the last time. I am using basic black for our matte layer for this one, just because I really do want it to have a nice little bit of pop. So standard card base size. Tuck that over there. So I decided I'm not going to cover it up. Just because, I don't know, I really like the organic feel of this one. So I'm going to use the little sentiment, hello, my friend, it's a good day. There's so many small sentiments in the set that you know what? Maybe we'll use It's a Good Day. Yeah, we'll use Hello, It's a Good Day. There's so many sentiments in this set that are small enough to fit in this, that it's really quite perfect for a lot. And I'm just going to grab Night of Navy and color our stamp. You know, before, when I started with Stampin' Up, before I even really got into all of the ink pads and stuff, the markers is where I started because it gives you a budget-friendly way to try out all of the colors in a color family. And it's really a lot of fun to experiment. And there's so many ways to use the different markers, like coloring directly onto a stamp. You can add, oh, you know what? Actually, let's do a little bit of a rainbow with this one. I'm going to make sure, first of all, that this is clean. Yep, we're good. So I'm going to pick up some of the colors that I used in here. So we'll use Rich Razzleberry for the It's. Cajun Craze for the A. You can also use the ink pads for, or the markers, I should say, adding a little bit of color. You can scribble onto a block and use the color for watercolor applications as well. And purple, I think. I will post a video down below that I did of using markers in different ways. Okay. Make sure it's going the right way. It's a good day. That's really cool. I really like this. There's so many possibilities and so much fun that you can have. Just let the creativity flow and see where it takes you. That's kind of my style most days. Okay, and we'll add this. Add that. And then we'll put it on the back, or onto the mat, I should say. Now, of course, we need some bling. So we've got our rhinestones here. I'm just going to grab a card base if I've got one handy. Nope, not there. All right, I'll put it on the base later. If you're in Canada and you don't currently have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be your creativity coach. The link for my store is down below, and of course I will also link all of the supplies used today as well. You know what? This is a really pretty card, so I think we're going to need a little bit more bling than I normally put. Do 3 there. And we'll do 3 here. And you know what? It's not very sunny out today, so I need some shine wherever I can get it at the moment. All right, so there's our card, all blinged up. This actually came together a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to today. The coloring was the part that took the longest, and I'm not surprised because I was applying one little bit of color to each of the rays. But I really love this. I hope you do too. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about it. And as always, I appreciate your support. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you're notified every single time a brand new video goes live. I appreciate you and have a great day.